advantage. We send it inside the octagon once more. Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a freestyle fighter, holding professional record. 33 wins, 10 losses, 1 draw. Standing 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 170 and 1/2 pounds. Fighting out of Des Moines, Iowa, Josh the Dentist Neer. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the...
大家好，老师从业中医男科30余年，帮助了数千名海内外华人朋友通过中药调理重回男性雄风。如果你也存在房事时间短、勃起无力、硬度差、中途疲软、肾虚、前列腺炎等问题，现在就加中医老师微信574-993-200，纯中药，一人一方，治根治本，帮助你持续坚挺20至40分钟，补肾壮阳，延时助勃，彻底告别快男软男。记住微信574-993-200。
Fighter ready. Fighter ready. Fight! And Josh Neer, we are underway. The Fight Clock is brought to you by Act of Valor. Own it on Blu-ray and DVD today.
A lot of fighters who train in Vegas, and if you ask any of them what they think about Mike Pyle, he definitely gets rave reviews as a fighter, as a guy in the gym, as a coach. Very experienced, very knowledgeable, very technical.
Yeah, both of these guys have certainly been at it a long time. Mike Pyle has fought all over the world and realizing his most UFC success right here now at 36 years old.
Definitely constantly getting better, and there's a nice little taste of his game. Circling, feints, jabs, and then he mixes it up with a nice takedown here against Josh Neer.
We mentioned Pyle's won 4 of 5. His only loss in there to Rory McDonald. He's the only fighter to have taken Rory McDonald down in the UFC. See what he can do with this early takedown with Josh Neer on his back.
He's in a very good position to pass here, John. In that knee slide position to get to side mount. Now he switches to the other side. His knee is on that far side now as he passes to Josh Neer's side mount. Mike Pyle now trying to set up that mount. He's not able to. Josh Neer now in that full butterfly guard. Josh Neer very good in this position. Now looks to sweep, switches to a leg clamp. Possible heel hook attack.
Pyle able to get out of harm's way there. When you have a matchup like this, 2 guys with 75 pro fights between them, not a whole lot on either side that either guy hasn't seen before.
No doubt about it. These guys pretty much seen it all. It's usually going to come down to who comes in here more conditioned and just who's able to execute. Both of these guys are good everywhere. It's going to come down to who has the better strategy at this point. No weaknesses on either side of these guys.
And not a lot of wasted movement either.
Josh Neer with a nice little triangle attack. Almost switched to an omoplata, but Mike Pyle very aware. Josh Neer is one of these guys just so experienced, and on top of that, just so tough. I'd like to talk about it a lot, but he's kind of like the honorary Diaz brother, the 3rd Diaz brother in the octagon, and so tough, loves to get in a war and walk forward, eat punches, he'll keep coming.
And he is a finisher too. 22 wins by knockout, 7 by submission. We show you the ground strikes. Mike Pyle with the early edge, 16-12. Neer with an 88% finishing rate, which I know, Kenny, you can appreciate. 29 of 33 wins have been finishes.
That's very impressive, especially when you look at his resume and the type of fighters that he's faced. Neer, very dangerous with that butterfly guard. He's looking for that leg clamp, and now he's on a single leg. Mike Pyle possibly trying to counter with the guillotine. Neer's got to run that pipe. He's got to pull it down and put chest pressure on that leg. Now looking for a high single. Mike Pyle leg out of that single. Lands a good right hand. But this is where Neer wants to be. Neer with pressure here. Mike Pyle has to go back to using his footwork and circle as he started out this round.
Neer certainly likes the clinch. Actually, all of his UFC takedowns have come out of the clinch. Now it's Pyle doing work with the knee. Sort of a strange reaction there from Mike Pyle about a minute ago, Kenny. Not sure if he was stunned.
Yeah, because, you know, it wasn't just a matter of him really kind of getting his balance. It looked like he was trying to get it a couple times. Might have been hurt in that exchange. I think it was that short shot from Neer, and now Neer working that body. Neer's one of those guys who will really grind you down. If you're not in tip-top shape, Josh Neer will just keep getting stronger as this fight goes on. And now Mike Pyle with a huge shot on Neer as he came forward.
Mike Pyle with a huge knockout here in Florida. And just like that, the fight is over.
Man, that short right hand was nasty. Just as Neer was coming on strong, Mike Pyle. Little short right hand that caught Neer flush as he was coming forward. Those are the dangerous ones. Neer starting to pressure. Boom! Huge right hand. And Mike Pyle knew the fight was over. He just walked away as Neer fell face first into the canvas. Huge right hand.
After a quick left hit found its home.
Check with Doc, make sure.
Mike Pyle
Cross there.
So what a win here for Mike Pyle. We get you the official decision when we come back. UFC Fight Night on FX. And we're off and running. UFC Fight Night on FX is sponsored by Bud Light. It's the sure sign of a good time. Here we go. And there you see the former UFC champion, the Hall of Famer, the Iceman Chuck Liddell sitting octagon side, and Mike Pyle just told Chuck, I did that Liddell style just for you. All right, we sent it inside the octagon for the official decision. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Chris Adams called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 56 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Mike Quicksand Pyle.
All right, I'm here with your winner. The momentum continues for Mike Pyle. Congratulations. I'll get to the finish. First off, you were dazed about a minute beforehand. Was that just a slip of some kind, or were you fazed by something?
I'm not going to try to be macho, but I wasn't dazed. I just seriously wanted to see what he was going to give me. And he was hitting me hard to get me in the liver, and that hurt pretty damn good. I give him props. That shit hurt. Stuff hurt pretty bad. And, yeah, at one point he did sting me a little bit, but I was never hurt.
All right, well, you thought you had the advantage wherever the fight would take place. Talk us through that short right that ultimately ended the fight and quickly.
Well, the plan was not to take that abuse, but it was going as planned. I wanted to, you know, show the right hand, make the takedown, which I did. He was able to get back up. He become a little bit more aggressive. You know his style. He wants to come and bring it and be in your face. So anyway, he got me with a couple good ones over here, and I had enough.
I got to imagine at this stage of your career, it's got to be pretty gratifying. You've now won 5 of 6 in the UFC. What does it feel like to start to string together this type of success at 36 years old?
I am 36 years old, yeah. Thanks for reminding me. No, I feel better than I ever have. I got a great coaching staff. I got Jimmy Gifford for my boxing. Got Mitch Coates for my jits. And my head coach that oversees everything is Nate Pettit. It's a great team without those guys pushing me. Most of all, my wife putting up with all the dudes I'm bringing in to, you know, to help me be prepared and feeding them and everything. Props to them, and I wasn't going to let them down tonight and lose in front of them. No way.
Well, this knockout certainly isn't going to hurt your movie career either. Ladies and gentlemen, Mike Pyle.